There we go. There we go. I hope I'm back. I'm very, very sorry about that. My server, and they were, I did notice, and I tried to kind of ignore it. My server, the staff were talking about the fact that add-ons were making the server very unstable. And surprise, surprise, my game absolutely fucking spectacularly died on me. To the point where I could see the chat. I was trying to tell you guys, like, I don't know what's going on. Everything's fucked right now. Like, everything, like, if I clicked on it, it did the whole, this program is dying. Do you want to wait for it or do you want to close it? And I was hoping it would reopen, but Rust took everything with it.
Let's go.
Oh. Oh. And we were out. Oh, we can do this. Hang on 1 second. Give me. We can split it into 3. You. No, not you. You. Because this is what it basically did. It black screened me. And absolutely fucking wrecked my goddamn stream. Oh, we're good. We need to go and get some ropes now. So I will teach you the ways of getting rope. And we'll get some boots and some gloves while we're at it. Just so you know. Oh, there's one thing about this model that none of you know. Well, and I mean it, none of you know. Okay. Fine. That's cool. We'll leave you to that. Yeah, that's the problem. Earlier, Carol and Taz were talking. Well, Taz was talking about Carol having to be like, she's like, I feel for her so badly because the first reset of the month, she's basically there jittering with coffee, like I'm up all night trying to fix all the problems on my fucking server. And it's not her fault, bless. You know, she gets these add-ons and they fuck up every month because I don't know why it happens. I've got to be honest. In World of Warcraft, and I've got to, this is a good example, and something Rust really needs to improve on. When World of Warcraft has a beta or, you know, a public test realm, modders can test the mods on there too. So by the time it comes out public, the mods work 100%. Why can't it, like, I don't know if there is with Rust, I could be wrong. I don't know. But, like, do they not have a public testing realm or something like that? I mean, if they do, then that's kind of on mod makers to kind of get on the public test realm, or, like, is it a different process to WoW? Am I missing something? And this is why I like to ask the staff questions, because they tell me those sorts of things. They're like, well, this is why this isn't possible. And I'm like, oh, okay. But, like, I'm speculating right now with no expertise, so I could be completely wrong in everything I say. So now, yeah, we got gloves and boots, so, all good. I want to buy one more bit of... Because on our server, they don't make you work hard to get a workbench. It's like, if you got scrap, then you can buy the workbench stuff. There we go. Buy one of them. I'll have 5, so I can make a tier 2. Also, Gibby, why I get annoyed when oh, so they do have a PTR, so to speak. That's interesting. I didn't know that. But then the question is, why aren't mod makers taking advantage of it? And if they are, is it because Rust is such a different game to World of Warcraft that you can't sort of, you know, like I said, when I played World of Warcraft, every mod worked basically day one. Pretty much everyone. There were a few exceptions, obviously, but most of them worked and had no issues because they'd been tested on the public test round. So that's why I was like, why can't they do it on Rust? And you're saying there is one. So that, to me then, that means there must be such a difference in process that it's not possible, you know? We'll buy, how much more? We can buy 2 more. Is then we'll do this. And then, now we need a bit more. Oh, well, we can get a bit more. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we're good for raiding now. I'm gonna smash stuff. Like, I don't know the back end of Rust stuff. This is why I always ask the questions. Like, I'll ask the questions, and the staff here are generally really good. So if I ask them these questions, they would tell me, like, either we have to wait for the mod maker, and Fun Punch don't make a way for us to just streamline this whole process. You know what I mean? They would explain it really well. I'm just spitballing here. I have no idea. I mean, one thing they have improved with the teams, if you notice, I know you wouldn't have noticed because obviously at the very start of the stream, no one's here. I'm not having a go. It takes people, like, I make the announcement and people are doing stuff, and then they're like, oh yeah, Luna's streaming, better get there. So you get there a few minutes late, but I instantly got invited to the team purely because there's a thing that if you're friends or what have you, they can, or being in a team before, they can just ping you an invite while you're offline. Do you know what, right? The Deathcore of Kree are some of the most, the lore surrounding the whole planet of where they come from is so fucking wild. I love it. It's like, there was one side, there was a majority as well, by the way, that were like, yeah, fuck the Emperor. And then there was the super loyalist Deathcore Kree that basically went, you hate the Emperor? Nuke the planet then. And so they fucking did. And then they fought, like, I don't know how long a war, but like the end, as far as the Empire of Man was concerned, like, Krieg was lost for a long time. And then all of a sudden they went, yeah, we're loyal. We got, like, soldiers. We want to rejoin the Imperium. And the Imperium went, can we get, like, a regiment of Imperial Guard off you? And they went, bitch, please, we've got 8 ready and another 8 coming in the next few months. I've watched a lot of Warhammer 40k lore, I've watched Arch Warhammer. Oh, sorry, he's not Arch Warhammer anymore. He's Arch. I've watched Newton 09. I've watched a lot of 40k people. I've played a lot of 40k games. Like Gibby, I have give me a second. They're installed too. I've got Space Marine 1 and 2, obviously. But I've got Bolt Gun, I've got Chaos Gate. I've even got on GOG the original Chaos Gate from like 1996. Because I remember playing that back in the day. What else? Where's Steam? There you are. I've also got like Dawn of War Anniversary Edition. I'm not sure how I got that, but you know. Dawn of War Dark Crusade, Dawn of War 2 Anniversary Edition, Dawn of War 2 Retribution, Gladius, Redius. Oh my god, I've got some really weird 40k games, but I've got Space Marine 1 and 2 and Vermintide 1. Oh no, I don't doubt it, Gibby. I'm just giving you like a little. I guess you could call it Luna Lore if you really want to go there. Right, we need to make a workbench 1. Okay. Put you down because fuck you. That's why. And then we make a workbench 2. Oh no, what we? Oh, they're up here. Or here. Or where? Where were they? There were 4. Where are they fucking gone? I had 4 somewhere. Gibby, earlier. Has my team been... Oh, there they are. That's safe. I'm so blind. Gibby, why don't you tell me? Anyway. Gibby. It's still a nun's fault, by the way, Gibby. Ooh. I even managed. I've got a skill, by the way, on this server that, like, basically refunds all the mats for all the things. So I made it and I've still got them. So someone else in my team could potentially make, you know, make a tier 2. And I do this because then there's no damage to it. Sweet. Right. Oh, there's probably way more than 70. I'm not gonna lie. But I've played some really old, like Space Crusade. I bought a CD that had like a Zoo 2, a Space Crusade, and a Football Manager game on it. I think it was Premier Manager too. Oh, what I'm talking about is like, have you heard of GOG? It's like Steam, but it's a bit different. You know, GOG. I'm pretty sure you have. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you have. I don't mean to. I'm never sure. Like, I've not asked you this question before. I have a lot of games on there. There's a lot of old Warhammer games that, like, are forgotten. We can make what fucking gunpowder. Go there, get there, and double click until something runs out. But like I said, sorry, Kit, and I don't mean to. It was like when you said, and I was like, oh, I've got 2,500 hours in 7 days, and you were like, okay, little girl, I've got 6,000. I was like, oh. But I wasn't showing off either. It's just you asked me. And I was like, yeah, I've got 2,500 hours. And I thought that was pretty decent. And by the way, Gibby, I've got to say this to you in person. Oh, shit. Oh, yes, you've got some of the good stuff. I think my brain is including Warhammer games, like not 40k, but you know, Warhammer games. Because I've got a fair few Warhammer games too on both platforms, so that's why I was like, are you sure it's 17? Like, I'm pretty sure I've got like 20, 25 like Warhammer games in total. But then you're talking about 40k, which is, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Have you got Space Wolf as well? I'm trying to look through your list and my brain isn't doing it. Space Marines, Space Marine 2. Dark Tides, yet not that. Mechanicus, yet. Rogue Trader, no. Chaos Gate, Demon Hunters, yes. Bolt Gun, yes. Inquisitor, I think so, I'm not 100%. Battlefleet Gothic, I don't think I've got that one, or the other one. But yeah, no, I'm sure you're missing a couple of 40k games there. I'm pretty sure you're missing a couple of 40k games there, Gibby. I've got to be honest with you, dude. I'm looking at that list, and I know there is one you have missed at least. There's a VR game called Warhammer 40,000 Battle Sisters. Because I've played it. You are basically a sister of battle, and you fight through this whole game. And fuck me, you meet a Space Marine, Gibby, and as a sister of battle, you come up to its knee. Its fucking knee, Gibby. And it basically has to look right down at you to talk to you. Because it is so fucking massive in comparison to an actual human. They got the scale so goddamn right. And don't you, I thought OBS had crashed again. I'm so sorry. I was about to panic. But we'll talk about that when, offline, Gibby. Not during a, you know, not during a stream. But look, like I said, I'm pretty sure you've missed a few. BioWarrior is on the PS2, I'm pretty sure. Because I've got it on the PS2. That was the one with the Tau. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Yeah. See, I'm not completely dumb, Gibby. Right, we need some cloth, which we don't fucking have. Oh, we will. What does make me laugh is the last stream I did, where I started on Wipe Night, I had a stream sniper almost straight away. And it's Wipe Night. I'm pretty sure the staff, even though I haven't said I'm streaming, are watching me. Because they do know I stream here, and I don't always tell them. Because, like, I did say, I'm not gonna, you know, spam. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I need to. We'll do 11. And then one more, because satchels need 2, so might as well do. Like, Gibby, I'm gonna be honest, dude. If you saw my old game collection, you'd probably be impressed. possibly as impressed as my day 7004. Out there. I don't know how to take this up. Okay, fair enough. I was gonna... I didn't know if that was gonna be, like, famous last words, you know? Oh, Dawn of War 4. I heard about that. Isn't it a remake of Dawn of War 1? Like, I'm pretty sure I saw that. Or is that the anniversary edition? Or am I, like, because I've had Dawn of War for a long ass time. I've got the fucking disc version of it. That's how long I had it. Like, I bought the complete collection of Dawn of War on disc and then put the code into Steam. That's how long I got it. Like, back when you actually bought discs and they went, oh yeah, we got a Steam code as well. And Gibby, you will fucking own it. Like, honestly, I was gonna ask you a question. Like, are you good at your 3D models are fucking amazing. Like, honestly, fucking amazing. Like, way better than anything I can do. Like, when you shared your, oh, this is my inspiration, I was just like, inspiration? Fuck, you make my model look like shit. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, your models are so cool. Like, ultimately, the question I want to ask you, Gibby, is could you make Luna better? Like, Gibby, honestly, there's... I wouldn't want to ask you to do this, but, like, after seeing your models, I'm like, if there's one dude I can trust with Luna, it's you. Like, if you wanted to make a better version, like, I will talk to you about it, like, in DMs, about what I want for this model. Because what is on display right now is the complete basics, because I couldn't do any better than what I did. You gotta remember, I made this in the Rory studio. I'm pretty sure. Oh God, we got fuck me. I didn't realize it was like that. I mean, Gibby, I'm not, like, you should know me by now. I'm good at what I'm good at, but, like, all the other stuff I've had to kind of wait. Like, I made my own model because I wanted to get my own model made. But the main thing I need, Gibby, the main thing that I really have to have is what you see right here, like on the screen. I need this because, you know, it's my VRM. So, like, I had to get the dude I got in that I'm not gonna rate tonight. I can't be fucked. Basically, I've got there, but like we're gonna do the chill part of the stream. I was out of work really fucking late, and I can't be bothered. I'll do it in the morning. We'll do a morning stream. Fuck it, why not? And then a nighttime stream too. But I'm set up for it now, so that's all that matters. But like Gibby, honestly, like, I tried my best with this model, and I go on Booth, and I buy, like, this outfit right here, I bought on Booth. It wasn't a lot, you know, but fuck, when I look at the outfits your models have, I paid money for this, and you whipped up whatever you whipped up as an inspiration from what you see here, and it looks like 500% better. It's like, I give that Japanese guy who's in the Discord, I can never say it is Mamoru or something like that. I can never get it right. And I feel bad when I get it wrong. So that's why I never say his name. But he's the one who did all my models in 7 Days to Die. And he had to work with the shit I gave him. Do you know what I mean? It's not his fault that they are a bit weird in 7 days. Wow. I'm not surprised. Like, they're amazing. Like, honestly, they look so good. Like, when you said, oh, I took inspiration from your model and made this. And I looked at it and I was like, God damn, dude. Like, if that's... You're just so talented in many ways, Gibby. I've got to be honest, dude. I mean, like, Luna, I'm gonna be honest, like, in comparison to what you did, it took me, I think, 2 hours to make the initial model. Like, I went through all the sliders, all the choices, because there was I had a vision, and I tried to make the model that I wanted, but I couldn't quite achieve what I wanted. So I got as close as I could. Do you know how long my models in 7 Days to Die take? Like, literally, I'm not even taking a piss, because then they're nothing like yours. As in, mine are really bad in comparison to yours. I take my, you know, I change the clothes on my model. I then save it. I then send it to Japanese dude in batches of 4. And then a couple of hours later, I have the files that I need to put into 7 Days to Die to make the new outfits. So yeah, I mean, mine is a super, super, super short cut. Like, nothing like your models. That's why yours look so good. And like I said, no offense to the Japanese dude. He's just working with the shit that I give him. And he tries to make the best of it that he can. Although, to be fair, I think my VRMs don't look too bad when they're on stream like this. I honestly, I do like, I just wish I had your skills. There's so many things I'd love to do to this model. As in make it bad. But say, I unmuted myself and muted myself. I must have double tapped. I'm sorry. What I was saying is yeah, that blue dress one is in the game, and I didn't realize it was going to be a problem. I thought, obviously it was my shit modeling with the void and all that, but it puffs up in a way that doesn't work. Whereas I've got 4 new outfits, by the way, in the game in 7 days. I've got the kimono, the one that's really jiggly, but it drapes down. So instead of being puffed up, you can actually see down the sides. And I've got this outfit and the other new one in the game too. I mean, to be fair, I literally told the dude, like, can you put these in the game? And he followed my instructions to the letter. I didn't know that was going to happen, so it wasn't his fault, wasn't my fault. I don't mind that model being in as a learning experience, Gibby? The other 7 are pretty fucking good. And there's a secret that will be revealed the next time I play 7 Days to Die with this model. Because you can't see it right now, and there's no way for me to show it, and it's not rude, and it's not, a dirty thing. It's just an added feature that you can't see right now. That will make you laugh. And it caused me a lot of problems, by the way. It took me ages to figure out how to get rid of it. I mean, if you want to give it a go, Gibby. Honestly, Gibby, like, I call, this one I call Cyberpunk, because that's how it was sold to me. And the other dress was called Arcane. You know, the other one I debuted the other night. And then I've got, 2 of my older outfits that didn't get converted at the time have been converted now, my kimono. And the one with the white top around the shoulders, but the black, boob hole of it. So, like, all my main models are now in 7 Days to Die. But I'll show, right. Because, like, because you took inspiration from me, I will show you the thing I took inspiration from. Is it what? No, it's this one. This one. Right. I'm gonna change avatars now, and this is the avatar I saw initially that I wanted to buy, but I was too dumb and didn't do translate to English on Booth. So I went on a whole journey of downloading Vroid Studio and making Luna as you see her. But this is what I was trying to kind of, recreate. So I got pretty close, but I just couldn't do the pink streaks, the hair clips, and all that. And this is why me and the Japanese dude bonded, because this model is part of the pack from an artist that we both adore. So that's kind of why we bonded a lot. She still jiggles, so. I really do. I fucking love this model so much. And I don't know how to. Can you see the back of the head now? Yeah, this is what inspired Luna and None. This model. I'm hoping you can kind of. I wanted to do a bit more of this model in mine. I didn't want to completely copy it, but I did want a few of these. Well, like I said, you can, for example, if I go to this model, this was the very first model I made that was inspired by the model you're currently seeing. I was very much clueless back then and didn't know what I was doing. But I'm hoping that you can see that I was at least trying. Yeah, and None, it was basically the first outfit I streamed in because. Yeah, I was that. Well, I mean, did you not see the other model? That was what I was, inspired by. And then I made all the other models. So we've got, here we go. This is the one we were talking about earlier. This one. The one with the, very, it's very jiggly too. But I paid money for this one, by the way. And then we that's the one we just got. This is a new one. This one is now in 7 days to die, by the way. And this is what I like. All right, 2D models have toggles. Yeah, but I can just load up a whole new VRM and have a complete different dress. It's not that much harder. So, never revealing that one. No, that one. No, that's fine. So there's this one too. I love this outfit. Yeah, I just like this one. Yeah, that's the one I'm never. Do you know what? Fuck it. I had a bit of a weird. Yeah, there we go. I always experimented with cat ears. I'm sorry. I do have underwear on. On. I'm being nice and showing you Luna lore. This character has never ever been on stream. Not once, not ever. And you do need dirty like that. This is also a new one that is, this is the one I was talking about, lives in 7 Days to Die Now. And if you want to, you can do the sound effect, bitch. You know what you're getting on. Fuck you. And then we got, well, the maid we all know. And this is like, you guys have seen this. How can I put it? This was the model that the AI was trained on. So can you see the pink hair in the background, and then it's black? Yeah. I sent you some. Yeah, this is the model that AI was trained on. I didn't make that decision, but yeah. And I love this model because it's like way more advanced than the other one. But the other one was the first one I saw. So, you know, when you see something and even though it's a bit not as advanced, but you love it. And that's why I love it. But yeah, so we'll go back. This, but I fucking love this dress. And what you did with it, Gibby, what you did with this dress, I fucking love it more. I mean, I like how it looks on me. But Anon, if you look on the Discord, Gibby has, oh my god, he's just basically taken my idea of a 3D anime girl and made the best. Like, he was like, I took inspiration from you. And I'm looking at his model going, the fuck, dude? That is amazing. Like, you could put that in a video game. Amazing. I mean, look at me. I'm PS3, he's PS5. That's all I'm gonna say. And that's how it, like, genuinely how it feels. Like, Gibby, your model is like, I don't know, Ladle. Gibby, is there any way you could share it with the general chat? Like, it's not particularly a secret. It's up to you, Gibby, you know. I've really got to rearrange all the server as well. I don't like the VIP chat isn't meant to be just the lunatics. Like, all of you are meant to be the lunatics. So I'm gonna rename the server the lunatics. Blood Moon and Chill is still gonna exist, but that's gonna be like the general chat. And I'm gonna rename the lunatics to the lunatics VIP because there are tits are jiggling so fucking much. She's suddenly well, why haven't you, Gibby? Hang on a minute, what am I reading? When you say, I've looked up and after I was talking and you said, of course I can. Yeah, but no, Anon, I want the server. The server is called Blood Moon and Chill. I want the server to be called the Lunatics. But I want the general chat to be Blood Moon and Chill. I may not have put that completely, do you know what I mean? Yeah. I want the whole server to be called the Lunatics because you're my community. It's not just the VIPs that are going to be referred to that, if you get me. I'm sorry, Anon. I maybe if you want to do it, like I said to you, dude, you do whatever you feel you need to do. I've got no issue. Like, I've already told you, I completely trust you. Like, I don't want to reveal details, but you PM'd me about something, and I was like, Gibby, I'm going to be honest. You don't need to DM me. I completely trust what you said. Like, I don't even need to read this. It is fine. And that is how I feel about you moderating. Like, you don't need to ask. Like, I have given you all the permission, okay? You're the lead moderator. You're fine. And I do love the fact when you highlight your picture, it says lead moderator and it's like a hammer. It's like, this dude's gonna fuck you if you don't listen. But yeah, I've got a lot of work lined up in the next few days as well. Tonight was a bit weird, purely because I walk in, you know, I had all the emotion stuff of surgery and what's happening and all that jazz. And once I got the, you know, everything was good, like more than good, like better than we could have, you know, my grandmother's not young. And the fact that she had this really complicated surgery, came out of it the other end with literally no complications, no nothing. And I don't know when she's coming home, but I'm assuming it's going to be pretty soon, in the next few days. Well, as I said, Libby, I completely trust you. But yeah, and it's amazing. Honestly, I'm so happy right now. Like, I was preparing myself for the worst. Like, I always do. I can't help it. But the fact that the very literal best scenario that could have, you know, at this moment happened, like, I'm still worrying. Like, that something is going to go wrong. I can't help myself. But at this point right now, everything that could have gone right did go right. And I hope she comes home soon. Oh, don't get me wrong. My grandmother, I love her to death, don't get me wrong. She's the most loving lady in the world. But she's also the most stubborn fucking bitch in the world. She would not go to hospital. And if she went to hospital a few days ago, this would have been sorted a few days ago. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, I'm gonna stop allowing her to be stubborn. Like, you're You're 82 years old, woman. Go to the fucking hospital. You're not well. But yeah, she's been there my whole life, and I love her to death. Fuck you. But yeah, as I was saying, she's been there my whole life. I'm not the most, like, believe it or not, I find it hard to express things sometimes. I know, and despite the teasing and all that stuff, I know you guys, like me and respect me and all that jazz. Like, and it's reciprocated, obviously, because, especially, I offered the same to Anon as Gibby, like, do you want to be my mods? And Gibby was like, I've got the time and what have you. And Anon just didn't. And I don't, but what makes me smile is on Discord, you've basically got the same rank. You're both VIP. You're basically super mods. So if you do have any ideas and feel like, oh, this needs to be added or that needs to be added, I'm not going to say no. I'll look at it. If I don't agree with it, I'll tell you. But like, I'm pretty sure that I would at this stage. You know what I mean? And you don't know how much of my channel is I just read. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've somehow got into a rhythm on YouTube where I'm just gaining subscribers like Pokemon. I don't even know how I've done it. Like, there's something I've done, and I just get loads of subscribers, and I don't know how it happened. I'm scared to look right now. What was the last number I gave you guys, by the way? The YouTube subscribers. Can you remember? Oh, yeah, it was 750. Let's have a look right now. Well, that's not super dramatic, but it's still an improvement. 766. And then a couple of days ago, it was 500. It's gone absolutely fucking insane in the last 3 days. I will put in the Discord my subgraph, the graph, and it's kind of funny. Analytics. No, is it analytics? Yeah, it would be. There we go. Give me seconds. Right. This is my... yeah, just look at this line graph. Line goes burr. So, Ladle, I posted in the Discord and the Blood Moon and Chill Discord channel. That's my line graph. That's why I'm just like, what the fuck is going on right now? I must have done something. And by the way, that growth, even though I know a YouTuber, you know, like Danny, he's never given me a shout out because he's worried that because he gets a lot of people that are negative towards him, that they would just come after me. And I've never said to him, give me a shout out. I mean, if he did, yeah, exactly. If he did, it wouldn't bother me because I don't give a fuck about that sort of shit. I never apologize and I never bend the knee. Yeah, like, if you look, I can get deep into the analytics later, and it's like 9,000 and something percent. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, if you need to go to bed, like, go to bed. Don't stay up because I've made you a mod and you feel the need that you have to stay. Like everyone else, if you need to go, you go. If bots come, bots come. I will spam them with AI porn. It's not a problem. I later, I'm going to be honest. I've had a lot of family problems. Like, you know, with I say family problems. It's not like my family are evil. It like you know, my dad's been ill. You know, I feel really bad saying it like that. But yeah, in between all that, everything's gone mad, and I do a lot of streams. I've got to do a lot of work tomorrow. By the way, I'm I say I'm going to stream in the morning. I may not because I've got to do a lot of clips. There's at least 5 streams that I haven't downloaded yet and haven't been processed and put through the clips, so to speak. Uh, I've got a lot of work to do. The Nun, by the way, did you catch any of the Final Fantasy 1 stream? There will be more of it, by the way. Like, that wasn't a one-off. I do want to play the whole series the whole way through. It just may be a occasional in-between change of pace thing. Well, there, I really can't. I've got to go pee. Giggly breasts away! Oh, no, in... Oh god, you fucking bastard. Like, go pee, go pee. Okay, fuck you both. Go pee. Fuck off, ladle. Why? Why? Oh, god damn it. I'm never gonna live these things down. Like, someone, boys, someone on my fucking YouTube shorts commented, "You're such a good girl." It's your fucking fault, all of you. All of you, it's your fault. Fuck up and down, it was not funny. I was just like, I am never gonna fucking live this down, ever again. Well, yeah, Ladle, you pretty much are. When you boys say one of us, are you trying to get me to promote him to VIP or something else? Oh. Oh, I'm trying to be. I was stupid, remember? Like, I may have black hair here, but, you know, I'm very blonde. So I'm dumb. Gibby, I will trust you to be my real life mod and my filter. Yeah. How about, like, I didn't want to give, like, I'm not going to give away anything about Haribo. But suffice it, like, I said to him, I know you, right? I know him in real life. That's not giving anything away. He told me, if you ever stream Final Fantasy, because I talked to him I met up with him in real life, went for a coffee, all that jazz. And I was talking about, you know, my streams and that. And he said, if you ever, you know, stream Final Fantasy, I'll fucking be there. I've played all those games. I've completed pretty much all of them. I'm pretty sure he said all of them. But I'm dumb, and sometimes I don't remember stuff. But anyway, so yeah, that's why he was there the other day. Psychedelic hobo something was my friend. And none, you have never let me down. Not once, not ever. You have always been there, and you have never, ever, ever let me down. Okay? You have been like the dude. Do you know what, Anon? During my Final Fantasy 1 pixel remake, you're my warrior. Because you look after me. I didn't mean to make that face. I was, reaching for something. Sorry. Yeah, the non doesn't. And that's like, do you remember, Gibby, when I was naming the team? I was like, what class do you want? And you gave me your class. I was already the white mage. And I was just like, do you know what? The non should be the warrior because he protects me. I said that on stream, so you can check it out. And be a bit more like Gibby and Don. I'm gonna be honest. You know, I don't want to review, but Gibby is worried about his moderation stuff and messaged me, like, worried about it. And I have, like, I hope you don't mind me saying this, Gibby, but I've said this in public and I've said it in private. I completely trust your decisions. You don't have to DM me for your, to explain what you've done. Like, I trust what you're doing. So, yeah. I get that, and none. I get it. I'm not trying to force you to be my mod or anything like that. But, like, do you know what I mean? Gibby's fucking good at it, you know what I mean? He went to town. The moment he fucking got a sniff of power, he was just like, God damn, I'm gonna change so much shit here. And as I said, no, in terms of Discord, you do have a lot of power. If you want to like add rooms and jazz, then do it. Oh, Gibby, like if I wasn't happy about something, I would fucking tell you. There's no doubt about it. I don't watch you like a hawk because I know that everything you do for my channel and everything that you moderate is in the interests of my channel and my moderation. So I don't feel the need to just check on you all the time, you know? I'm sorry, Gibby. I didn't realize Twitch gave you that much hassle. As I said, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm so glad that you came in and just went, I know what I'm doing. And none, you're not slow at all. Just telling you, you're not. And none, I'm gonna be honest. What comes? Yeah, and Gibby, like honestly, you were describing it in detail, like this is yellow text, this is red text, etc. You You never, ever, ever have to explain your moderation. Like, you're fine. I told you that you're my lead mod, and if you say this was too far, it would have got you in trouble, I trust you. I don't even need to think about it twice. Oh no, I just noticed it. I wasn't being I was like, oh, what are you doing, Gibby? It's just like, oh god, you've deleted something. That must have been a bit fucking close to the edge, you know what I mean? Like, I trust you, like I'm saying. Don't think because I comment on something you've done as a mod that I'm criticizing, you know? I noticed it and I was just like, my god, that must have been bad if Gibby was like, nope, not dealing with that. I could look at it on the back end if I wanted to. Like, I'm pretty sure I could see what you did, but I don't need to. That's what I mean, Gibby. Like, that's what I exactly need. I don't need to check. I don't need to doubt. I know that you're doing, well, to put it this way, you're doing God's work. And Ladle, I agree, and Nom does himself down way too much. I mean, I know we bully each other on this channel quite a lot. But there are times when we all look at each other and go, love you guys. I'm glad you're all here. And non, like, honestly, bro, I trust you implicitly. I've told you a lot of stuff where I would consider friends at this point. If you have any doubts and you don't want to do it, I wouldn't make you. But I just think that you would be one of the good ones that would have my intentions at heart, like Gibby. And Gibby's only one dude. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna need... I don't mean to be big-headed, but at this point, let's face it, at some point soon, something's going to explode. I'm going at a pace that I didn't think was possible. And we're going to get to a place where this will be my full-time job. I'm pretty sure of it at this point. As I said, I don't want to be big-headed. But the way it's going, and everything like that, it just feels like it will. Yes, and exactly what Gibby, sometimes Gibby, oh god, Gibby, I love you. You just did to a Nom what you do to me. And that is so cool, because you are such the dude. And I mean that, like, you've got this way of seeing life, and you're just like, I don't even know how to put it into context, because I'm a bit of a dumb bitch. And Anon, even though I've said I can kind of see me doing it, because I'm not gonna lie, the numbers don't lie. The graph doesn't lie. Like, I shared it on Blood Moon and, chill. Those sort of number growths aren't nothing. Also, Anon, you could take mod, and if you worry about anything, Gibby is there. And if Gibby isn't, I am. And if you really, really worry about something, like, I trust you implicitly, like Gibby and like, you were, I've said it to you before, and I'll say it again. You were the first dude that believed in me. So, I would like to show you a bit of that faith back, and unfortunately, the thing I'm drinking is in the way of the camera. Honestly, Anon, like, if me and Gibby are saying it, you should trust Gibby more than me. Just saying, he's got a much, much more sensible head on his brain. A head, that to say. Yeah, that's why you should trust Gibby more, and not me, because I say shit like that. I would really like Anon to be one of my mods. See, as I said, like, all of you guys, I fucking love all of you. I obviously I've got special places in my heart for people like Gibby and Anon, because they were here the earliest, and they've always backed me, no matter what fucking dumb shit I've done. And I love, as I said, I love my whole community. I'm gonna rebrand, like I said, some point tomorrow, maybe. Gonna rebrand the server the Lunatics, because, like, all of you, like, that's what we decided. That's another thing why I love Anon and Gibby. There was a couple of others there too. They weren't the only ones, but we decided that the name of the server, the name of the community was going to be the Lunatics. So I kind of feel like we need to rename the server. I mean, Anon, as I said, like, I would love you to, but if you can't, I'm not gonna like hold it against you. Don't think like, you're always there for me anyway. Like, if you can't do a role on the server and Gibby can, it's fine. We'll, you know, at some point there will be someone else that can do the role. You do what you need to do in real life. I'm not gonna be bad, okay, bro? Please. I just don't want you to feel bad, Mum. You know, you do so much for me. And I appreciate you so much. I mean, if you want to, that's cool. I wouldn't. Do you know what I mean? If you feel comfortable with that, then yes. But like I said, the offer's there. If like, it's not a, you have to. Do you know what I mean? I feel bad because, like, you've said I've got a reason why not. So I don't want you to feel like you have to take it. Do you know? I'm being a dickhead now. I'm sorry. I think, though, that we're going to have to... Is this... Like, I'm getting to the point where I do need mods. That's why I'm really glad you joined Gibby. And none, like, don't feel bad. Like, I've got Gibby. You know Gibby's going to look after me, right? You know he's not going to steer me wrong. So you've got that at least, you know, you don't need to worry. And Anon, like, like I say to anyone, like anyone, if you don't want to reveal something, don't fucking reveal something. You know what I mean? Like, I would never want you to say something that you're not comfortable with. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I don't want you to worry. Gibby is here. You will, if you can't be my mod, I'm not worried. Gibby, you know, Gibby's got my back, and you'll be in my streams anyway, even if you're not my mod, and you will look out for me, even if you're not my mod. You know what I mean? So, don't worry, okay? Like I said, Gibby's got my back. Gibby will look after me. And Anon will... We've got your back too, you know what I mean? I obviously, at this point, haven't looked at my DMs, but whatever it is, I've got you. And Gibby's got you, and the whole community's got you. That's the point of what we're building. Just a place where all the cool people come, you know? It's the cool kids club. Not really. The retards club. I don't know what's cool, you guys. Because I'm fucking stupid. Oh, Ladle, don't feel bad. You can always hear, and Gibby and Non will say this too. You can always ask any question you want. If someone doesn't want to answer it, they'll just say, I don't want to answer it. That's the worst it will be, okay? Like, no one is mad at you for asking a question. Like, that's not this sort of survey, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, we are Gibby. We're all a bit fucking bad. And that's why I was saying to Ladle, like, don't worry about, like, asking a question. It's not a problem. Honestly, it really isn't. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can ask any question you want, but, like, if someone don't want to answer it and they say, I don't want to answer it, that's cool too. And Anon, I get it. Completely get it. But I would hope that I wouldn't. Like I said with Gibby, I trust you, I trust Gibby. Anything you want to talk, that obviously we'll talk, you wanted to talk DMs, which is fine. Anything in there will stay in there, you know, unless it's like really general details, like, you know, what I've done tonight. Like, I would never reveal, like, personal shit, you know? Hey, Ladle, I am one of the most introverted people you could ever know. I've had to force myself not to be. And it's been one of the most uncomfortable experiences in my life. but it's also been one of the greatest experiences of my life. I hate talking to people. I hate being the center of attention. I hate it when people buy me things. I feel bad. But yet, here I am. Like, going for it on YouTube, affiliate on Twitch. I'm still really, I don't know how to process all of this. And I've always been socially inept. It wasn't just the lockdown. I just wasn't good at social stuff before that. I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Are you in the UK, Ladle? So I can get, you know, what happened to you during that time. Because if you were in the UK, I would know. But I tip my head down and it goes, okay, well, in the UK, we had 3 lockdowns. The first one was a month long, and nice. But you know, I'm just explaining what happened in the UK. So America kind of, you know, no offense, guys, doesn't matter in this equation. Normally, America fucked, yeah, but you know, this was our policy during COVID. The first lockdown, the job I worked, like, shut down hard. I had a month and a half off, and it was the best fucking time of my life. I didn't have to talk to anyone. I didn't have to really go out. And everyone avoided everyone. It was so cool. I loved it. Like, honestly, I'm not joking. I fucking hate talking to people. And it's hard for you to believe because of what I do right now. But yeah. But the second and third lockdowns in the UK, my job was like, we gotta stay open. So I had to go to work. So they weren't so great. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I didn't know his ladle was, so I had to ask. Or undone that and I forgot, okay? But anyway. I mean, I know it's hard for you guys to believe after all the stuff you've watched, but I really struggle talking to people and being like social and stuff. Like normally anyway. But when we're mid game or like I'm not and we're especially that I've got to keep harping back to that horror night because the fact Gibby said he was proud of me, the horde night I did the other night, that meant something. Surely because I have seen Gibby's fucking add-ons, and I've seen what he does, and I've seen his face, and if I made him proud, then god damn, I've done something right. Not all people are none. There are certain people that I've gathered here that I'm pretty sure don't suck. There's you, there's good, but everyone in this server, I will say, is a pretty good person. It's not that Gibby, it's just everything about your playthrough. Like, you've got it all organized and it's so nice and, you know, like, mine's rough and ready all the time. To be fair, there was one point, I did a series called Prepper. And I was like, it was Alpha 19, I think. And I was like, oh, what would happen if one of these mad American redneck dudes with a big bolt of guns survived in 7 days to die? And I made a series about it. It only lasted 2 episodes. Because back then, I was scatterbrained and clueless. But it's an idea for the future because it's fucking working right now. So, like, I've got to get ideas. And I've got to make a list of ideas. A series. Like, the next series is obviously going to be, I'm going to update all the Japanese dudes updates. The trader, oh my god, he's done some things with the traders. They've got Japanese signs, they all look pretty. Oh my god, they're amazing. But all the add-ons that Gibby suggested to me, I've got them saved. And I will... The problem is 2.6 is about to come out, which is a bit of a problem. I'm not sure how to explain how that's a problem, but Gibby, can you? It's a new version of the game. Get it, Gibby. Get it with fire. Get it. Get it. Bot spotted. Kill it, Gibby. I don't know how to ban it. Thank you, Gibby, you fucking legends. It can do at times, but sometimes it doesn't. But then, oh god, it gets complicated. If you update, yeah, it can break the saves, but it also may not break the saves. And that's why I stopped my 7 days to die playthrough when I did. Because, well, let's be fair, you can't get better than a day 7,000 horde, 64 zombies, and then extendedly 200 with other mods. So there were 200 zombies that could spawn on that last horde. And I did it all on foot, on a 2-hour day, and I fucking survived, and I fucking won. And I know I've gone on about it a little bit, but my god. I think that's an achievement. And none, that makes total no sense. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a bit autistic. But I don't mean that in a bad way. Do you know what I mean? What can I say? I'm autistic. I'm gonna be honest enough. Like, good job. Amazing, fucking, fantastical job. Like, I am still stunned by it. Do you know what, Gibby? It sounds like your missus is your other half. And when I say that, I mean that in regards of when you're trying to find a partner, you're trying to find someone that fills in the gaps and makes you whole. It really feels like you've got this lady that you're two halves of a whole and you completely fit together. And that's beautiful. And that's why I was like, I said jealous, that's the wrong word. Envious is the right word. Like, I don't want you to not have that. It's just like, I wish I had that, you know? No, Gibby's got it made. Gibby has got, like, the perfect setup. Gibby has a chick who would love a goth chick like you've got, who just completes you. Like, you have my goddamn respect, dude. And I mean, I feel really, like, I've got to be honest, like, because how have you explained buying me Final Fantasy to your other half? Like, I or is your money separate still? Uh, what's the 2 hour mark? Oh, what, 2 a.m.? Oh, yeah, pretty much. Because it pissed me off. Basically, it sounds to me, Ghibli, like you have. I, as I said, envious is the best word for it because, my God, you have a girl that isn't a dumb fuck. She's like, she's really lovely by the sounds of it. But yeah, none. Because if we finish at 12, at 2, sorry, I will chill out for a little bit because obviously I'll need to unwind. But I'm in at 2:30 tomorrow. Oh, dear me. Do you know what? That is, I, I, I'm not even sure how to put it. You've made my heart warm. Like, you two are so fucking cute that it just warmed my heart and makes me think, God damn it. there are people out there like that. And I'm so happy that you're happy together. Like, honestly. Yeah, exactly, you know. It's so, like, honestly, that is amazing. Yeah, exactly, Ladle. Like, it's, oh God, it's so beautiful. Do you know what, Ghibli? I can actually believe that. Like, you don't treat anybody any different just because they're your wife, they're a woman, they're a guy, or some dude you've known forever. It's just like, no, gonna treat you exactly the same. And I appreciate that, Gibby. Like, your wife is one lucky bitch. It's all I'm gonna say. If, like, yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, if there was gonna be a dude that I would connect with, that's the way I'd want to connect with anyone, to be honest. But I kind of, yeah, it's amazing. I, as I said, envious, not jealous, because I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, so I'm glad you've got it. Honestly, it's so amazing. It's lovely. And, like, say hi to your wife and apologize that my boobs tickle quite a lot. I just kind of feel bad, you know. Or does she like watch the streams that you're on and be like, oh, it's that crazy British bitch again? Um, I'm not sure what PT is, but like if someone was sitting in my lap, I'm just saying, you know, personal time. I'm guessing. You know, not. I don't know why he's doing suppressed face right now. I had not like I I wasn't gonna do it for ages. I just want to talk to you guys. I'm like super tired. I've had a really emotional, like a long time. And my brain is so fried right now that I may be able to sleep for once. Because the last couple of weeks I haven't been able to. Oh no, we're not going to sleep yet. We're talking longer. I'm just saying that the reason he's stuff is, is being a bit chaotic and all that jazz is this being a wild, you know what I mean? What my nan. And it's the first time in a long time that I can, finally say that my land's getting better. Um, we can move forward from here, and hopefully tomorrow we'll get a time when she can come home. And that's kind of mad. Hey, Gibby, if your big titty buff girlfriend wife is tugging at you and saying, "Hey, go to bed," go to fucking bed, bro. Nail the fuck out of her. Why are you even here? Nail her. Go. I don't even understand why I had to say that. Like, if I had a big titty buff wife at home and she said, "Nail me," I'd be gone. Yep, go nail her, bird. Go show her your I don't know. Just go fucking give her what she needs. Anyway, the rest of you, like I'm sorry I went like that, but if you've got a big titty goth wife at home, you should nail that as hard as you can, as often as you can. She will love you. I mean, yeah, pretty much from here and on. That's been the frustration. It's been a back and forth of we do know, don't know, do know, don't know. And now we do know, and now she's tamam. There's no straight. There's like she has literally nailed, and I fucking hate it. I'm gonna tell her when she gets home. You fucking worried me for basically nothing because she went to hospital basically dying. You nailed the surgery so hard you come back like 10 years younger. Like, what the fuck? You made me worry all this time, and I fucking love it. I've got to be honest. Do you know what I mean? It just blows my mind. That's what's been getting me. The not knowing. The, oh, what's going to happen next? Or, oh, how is this going to go? I don't have any of that right now. She's in bed after like laughing and joking with everyone for a good couple of hours. And she did ask for me, and I did speak to her earlier, in fact. And I said to her, "I'm really sorry, I have to go to work." And she said, "I told you to go to work." So, yeah, she's better. That was one of the things that I felt so guilty about. Like, while all this was going on, my YouTube was like blowing up, and I got affiliate, and I got all this stuff that, like, most people would be over the moon going, "Woo, look at me." And I couldn't even celebrate it because it felt wrong. But now, yeah, I'm an affiliate, bitch. I've made loads. Like, I'm shocked at how much money is in my affiliate account. And apart from tonight, where you know, my stream group, if that didn't happen, I would have probably had the average viewers again. But tonight's going to be a lower one. But up until tonight, I've been like, 1.6, 1.8 to 2. It's been growing. And I got to 5 viewers in the stream. I know that sounds small, but that's 5 people that were watching me. Ooh. Ow. That's not controlling. There we go. I got these fists the other day when I was in hospital, and I've not eaten them yet. There's loads of them. Do you know what blows my mind about all of it? Like I said, like you said, there's 5 people. 5 people who were there. And the thing that gets me about this whole thing is the fact that even to this day, I don't believe that I'm entertaining enough. Even though, like, I watched the Day Several Thousand Board. My God, I was fucking entertained. Like, it was intense as fuck. I don't know how you guys, like, watch me do that shit. It was bad enough me doing that shit. Sorry, I'm eating crisps. I try to be nice, you know what I mean? And I fucking love Sakura and Soul. If I didn't meet them, I met them about like a month and a half ago. And oh, the beginning of and none. Your last comment, I know it was meant to be like my growth, but that was the beginning of my YouTuber journey as well. Got kind of tossed into a coliseum with all these art bots and everything else, and I didn't know what to do. And like a couple of weeks in, I found Sweet and Sakura, and I spoke. And ever since then, everything's gone so well. And this is one thing I said to Sweet that I don't mind saying in public, that I said in DMs. I said to her, because she was a bit sad, I said, is there anything I can do to make you happy? And she said, can you make me meet my Oshi, Zendaya or whatever her name is. I don't know the lady. But I was like, you know what, sweet? If I get big enough one day, I'll fucking make sure that you meet her. And if I ever get that big, yeah, I'm gonna make sure that Sweet meets that girl. That's the one. And I mean it. I know I'm a nobody YouTuber slash Twitch streamer. But if one day I get big enough, I'll slap that girl and say, go meet Sweet. I mean, I know she's like a million times bigger than me, and that's a fight through. But I would really love it if I could get it so that she met Sweet. She does a lot of streams, it would seem. But like I said, my goal one day is to get her to meet Sweet. And I mean 100%. That is my goal. I don't care how long she streams. I will get big enough for her to notice me so that she will meet Sweet. That is my goal. But do you want to know the number now? $7.69. 31 away. It's going mad. Like, the only thing I'm missing right now is the watch time. But with the more subscribers, they will watch the old VODs and what have you. So at some point, it's going to hit a critical mass where it just snowballs. And that's why I say to all you guys, like, you're all important. It's all good, Lado. It's all good. Pardon me. I've been up a long time and I've been eating. Yes. When I said 2, I meant 2 a.m., so 12 minutes. Okay, Anon? Yeah, sorry. Thank you for the reminder that was a good reminder because, 12 minutes. as I said, Ladle, Non and Gibby are like my left and my right hand. They make sure everything runs right. They make sure I run right. They always ask how I am. They're the best of guys. Ask away at them. And also, Ladle, yes. Having people like Anon and Gibby always there for me. I can't put it into words. I honestly can't. um, None. I will do that. But I'm also building a gaming PC right now. And once I've got believe me, I'm good at this shit. I can build PCs. So when I've got this thing together, I will show you. And do you know what, Anon? I'd love you to play 7 days with me. I would, really. And what makes me laugh, by the way, in Final Fantasy 1, you're my warrior. Yeah, exactly, you're my tank. You look after me. But I do feel like I should end the stream pretty soon because, yeah, we're coming up to 2 o'clock. So in the next 5 minutes, we're going to end this. Yeah. Because I've got work in 12 hours. That's why, too. And that's why I was really glad when you thought it was, like I said too, and I get why you thought what you did. So when you said, "Oh, it's up," I was like, I meant 2 a.m. if I do a morning what do you call it? A raid with this shit. I will stream it, but you guys like don't have to be here because it's a really weird time to stream, if you get me. And I am too, Anon. Like, I don't know. I will take a couple of pictures for you tomorrow so you can see what I'm working on. And I trust you, okay? I mean, if I could send you this PC, I would. Like, you're in America. Yeah, the PC I'm building right now, I would love to send to you. It's not great. Like, you know, it would beat share with your current one. I have 2 PCs. I have 2 PCs. No. I am being. We'll talk about this in DMs, but I could send you a PC if you could pay for the transit across America, you know? Yeah, I get it. I have a Mac. I have a MacBook. I have like 6. So like I'm building. I was gonna sell it anyway, but like if you want to buy it, and I will build it for you. I have my main PC, the one I'm streaming on right now, and I have my backup PC, which is not quite as powerful. This PC has a 9800X 3D, 64 gigs of RAM, and a 5070 Ti. My backup PC has a 5700X 3D, a 3080 Ti, and 64 gigs of RAM. So it's a little bit not as good, but you know, pretty good. And I have all my streaming stuff apart from the very latest that I've done in the last day or two on that. I have a lot of RAM. I I was the crazy bitch that was like, I'm getting 64 gigs of RAM. And everyone said at the time, oh, you don't need more than 32. And I was like, nah, fuck you, getting 64. And now everyone is like, oh, 64 gigs of RAM is worth like $2,000 or what fucking ever. It got to that point at one point. And none, the PC I'm building, I wouldn't make you pay more than what I'm making it for. Like, I would, Anon, get in my DMs, I will help you. I got mine a year before the price hike. I I went for, like, I had the 50, well, I had a 5800X 3D, and my nephew now has that. The 5700X 3D was my backup PC. And so yeah, I did a full upgrade. What the fuck? Oh, and no, what the fuck are you doing? None. You didn't. None. You've done way too much for me lately. You really have. You didn't have to. I need to go pee under. Yeah. I'm sorry on that, but I needed a moment. I That was my fault. I will give you till 2:10. 2:10, okay, Mum? Because I went away and fucked up. I know, Anon. How do I make it better? There we go. I mean, I don't often ask this, but if anyone wants to give me subs, now is the time. I've put my own stuff in. So yeah, I hate doing, I hate it. I doubt anyone will. But, you know, it was nice while it lasted, none. So thank you. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. I know when you say that, you mean something horrible. Don't you dare.
ようこ昨日分にあやよあやよ一文字多いわあやよ
Not laddie, ladle. And none. I let's think what the fuck you're doing right now. It scares me. I'm not even sure what's going on right now. There is just a lot of emojis. No, I'm not muted. I'm not. I was just so stunned that I didn't properly make it loud enough. But we got 2.5 minutes, so if anyone, like, I fucking hate doing this. I don't know how these hype trains work. Am I meant to say like sub to me or something? No, I'm not muted. Can you hear me? And none? Can you hear me? I mean, I'm gonna run another hype train emote no matter what happens in the next minute or so. Anon, I'm here. Going on right now. Why can't they hear me? My mic is active. Everything else is active. Everything is like, I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, I just need to know. Like, I've been talking this whole time. off. I'm not new